Ladies, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. I gotta say, I'm so happy for you because as we're speaking, behind me is the iconic Massey Hall, the home of Gordon Lightfoot. Royal Wood is performing there as we speak tonight, and another act is performing there too. Who is that act that's performing there also?
Fionn.
How does it feel being in probably one of the most iconic venues in the world and you guys can be performing?
It feels pretty great. Yeah, no, it's only our second time in Toronto, really, and it's...
Wait a minute, second time?
Yeah, second time, yeah.
How did you guys get away with something like this? There are bands that have been performing here forever. They got to pay to get in, and you guys are actually going to be on stage. You've only been in Toronto second time.
Yeah. I feel pretty lucky. Yeah. We're just lucky. We came here last summer, and we stayed actually right across from Massey Halls, and I remember someone saying, oh, maybe one day you can play there, and it hasn't even been a year. We're like, so it's good, but I mean, we're really lucky.
And of course, feel lucky because with Royal Wood, I mean, what is it like thinking about that you guys are opening up for, again, somebody who has really done so much for music?
Yeah, no, it feels really great, yeah. No,
I am happy for you guys, but more importantly, I'm more happy with this music thing that you guys are doing, the harmonies and everything else. I want to really talk about how this whole music thing came together, and we got to talk about some of your new music too. But first, so that people don't think that I'm trying to pull something here, no, there is not like one person trying to be two. You guys are twins.
We are. That is correct. We are twins.
Where are you guys exactly from?
We're from White Rock, BC, so it's like an hour out of Vancouver, kind of on the border of Washington State.
What is it like being twins? I mean, do you guys do, I would think that you guys try to fool people and trying to say, I'm this person or that person or whatever?
I don't know. We don't feel like we look the same, so, which is funny because we do.
Really?
I don't know, so we never pulled anything because we thought it was so obvious that it was that I was Lana and she was Brienne, but apparently nobody else sees it that way. So,
But what is it like? I mean, I've got my brothers and sisters and everything, but I think there's something just a little bit more special when you're a twin.
Yeah, I think there's a bond there. I don't know, it's like your best friend for life, it's pretty great. You always have somebody to do stuff with, and
That stuff that you guys did together or doing together is music. How did that start for you?
We started choir when we were little. And then we started, I don't know, we were always singing, and we did musical theater, have vocal coaches, but then eventually we started busking at this place in Vancouver called Granville Island, and we just started doing that when we were about 12, and just kind of kept going from there.
What was it like busking? Because people should realize for a musician, you can grow a lot from that, but also it's not easy to do too.
Yeah, I mean, we always really enjoyed it. People are always really nice to us, and I think it was a really great way to I don't know, take away the fear of performing. I don't know. Now we don't get afraid anymore. We're never nervous. So.
I was gonna say, what kind of music were you listening to growing up?
Growing up, well, our dad's Irish, so we were listening to a lot of. I mean, we grew up listening to Irish music, but along with pop music and folk music and.
That explain, because I kind of feel like when I listen to your music, it's got that folk pop kind of thing going on. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, that's right. That's kind of what we're going for.
Songwriting, though, when did that start, and what kind of songs were you guys writing when you were growing up?
It kind of started. Well, I started writing songs when I was 12. You started about boys in my 6th grade class or something like that. So that's kind of how it started, and they didn't come out. I didn't really like any of my songs until I was about 18.
And what do you think changed? I
don't know. I guess just because it takes a lot of practice. So it was just basically practicing, coming up with new ideas. Hated them all really for years, and then all of a sudden I was now I'm mature, and just all the practice behind it was I don't know now.
Did those songs help get the record deal? How did that work when that all finally came together?
Yeah, so we went in to audition for 604 Records for Jonathan Simkin, who's the head, and he said to keep working on our songwriting, keep sending him songs. So I think that was a really the fire under our butts, to get songwriting and really perfect the craft. So we were songwriting all the time and sending him songs, and then eventually later that year he called us. Yeah, it happened.
It happened. And you guys got some singles out right now. What's the song right now? What do you think the hot track right now is for you guys that everybody's going, let me hear this?
Hot track. Well, we have 2 two hot tracks, I guess. Two like on they're like a dual. It's like a duo. Oh my god, a dual single. It's like a little EP. It's called Sad Pagans. We have one called Sad Boys and one called The Pagan's Prayer, and.
Okay, now I want to get to Sad Boys because especially what you were telling me about earlier, growing up and you were writing songs about boys. Yeah. Was that something from back then, or was it something completely different?
No, this is completely different. I have a really nice boyfriend. He's not sad at all. But this is like a guy that my friend was seeing, and we didn't like him. We really didn't like him. And she's like our triplet, like because we share her as like our bestie. Nice. So like. When she was experiencing this, we were like heartbroken and sad. So then, and he was kind of like a bit of a sad boy, you know. So I wrote a song about it.
Oh,
yeah.
That is so brilliant. And what's the other song again?
It's called A Pagan's Prayer.
And what is that about, please?
It's kind of just about like letting go and loving without fear. That's sort of what it's about.
We need more of that. Look, I don't want to keep you guys out here for too long because I know you got rehearsals and you got to get ready for tonight's show. But Massey is one place to perform. There's got to be other places you're going to be performing at too.
Yeah, we're playing in Vancouver at this place called The Fox. Then we're going to Victoria, and then we're like going across the prairies to all these cool venues. So it'll be fun. I'm really excited.
Cannot wait for this, and hopefully back in Toronto too. But look, to follow you guys, to know where you're going and everything else, where do we go social media wise to follow you?
Oh, social media. Well, our Instagram is at Fionn Band. Facebook, I think Twitter's at Fionn Band as well, and we're at FionnBand.com. Yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much for the interview. Have a blast tonight at Massey Hall. I cannot wait to see you guys on stage, and please come back to Toronto again when you can.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you.